Picture yourself in a country where ancient civilizations, older than the pyramids of Egypt, left their mark. The sacred city of Caral in Peru dates back over 5,000 years. What wisdom did these early builders possess, and how does it challenge our understanding of human history? We come upon a riddle that defies contemporary engineering as we continue exploring Peru's mysterious geography. How did the Incas construct buildings that are more earthquake-resistant than many modern constructions? The amazing architecture of Machu Picchu, where stones dance during tremors, holds the key to the mystery. The kingdom of the Incas has many mysteries that are just waiting to be discovered, this architectural wonder being one of them. The lost city of the Incas, Machu Picchu, is more mysterious than its well-known name might imply. It's interesting to note that Hiram Bingham wasn't even searching for this historic citadel when he discovered it in 1911. His initial goal was to reach Vilcabamba, the Incas' final bastion during the Spanish conquest. This surprising finding enhances the mystery around Machu Picchu, which was already a compelling tale. The building of Machu Picchu is the real marvel. Experts are still perplexed by the excellent engineering knowledge exhibited by the Incan builders. Its construction stones are carved to such an exacting degree that mortar is not necessary for them to join together. This is a clever answer to a recurring issue in this seismically active area. Not just an aesthetic decision, these carefully placed stones enable the buildings to dance during earthquakes. They move a little and then return to their original position, taking up the stress of the earthquakes without giving way. Because of its clever construction, Machu Picchu has withstood the test of time longer than many contemporary buildings in seismically active regions. It challenges our assumptions about the extraordinary technological prowess of ancient civilizations and is a monument to the advanced knowledge and skills of the Incan civilization. However, Machu Picchu's earthquake-resistant construction is just one aspect of its mystery. There is a lesser-known Temple of the Moon perched on the nearby hill of Huayna Picchu. Our understanding of Incan spiritual traditions is further deepened by the theory that this site was used as a place of worship for the deceased. The mystery surrounding Machu Picchu is further compounded by the fact that archaeologists continue to disagree on the significance and purpose of this structure. The astounding architectural achievements of Machu Picchu beg fascinating queries regarding the depth of Incan understanding and prowess. Without access to contemporary technologies, how did they accomplish such accurate stonework? How did they move those enormous pieces of stone up those sheer mountain slopes? These issues still present a barrier to our comprehension of historical societies and their technological achievements. Beyond its walls, Machu Picchu's mysteries abound. The location of the place itself is a mystery. The purpose of Machu Picchu, which is located high in the Andes and distant from Cusco, the Incan capital, is still a matter of debate. A royal hideaway, perhaps? A place of worship? Or possibly an observatory for astronomy? Every theory broadens the scope of the study and increases the attraction of the location. A mystery in Peru remains unsolved, despite the architectural magnificence shown by the stones of Machu Picchu. Thousands of precisely placed holes dot the Pisco Valley's topography. Nothing to indicate their purpose. No artifacts, no clues left by their makers. What mysteries are kept within these mysterious trenches that have puzzled archaeologists for years? Greetings from the Pisco Valley, a location where the unexplainable seems to meld with reality. Picture yourself standing on an enormous plain that stretches as far as the eye can see, with about 7,000 enigmatic holes scattered throughout. These trenches, which have an average diameter of half a meter, stretch almost a mile across the Cajamarquilla plain, producing an astonishing and confusing picture. Researchers and archaeologists continue to vigorously discuss and speculate about the true purpose of these holes. The fact that there are no artifacts connected to the pits at all adds to the mystery surrounding it. The absence of tangible proof calls into question accepted practices in archaeology and leaves us with more questions than answers. The purpose of these mysterious holes has been explained by a number of hypotheses. While some academics contend they were utilized as water collection stations, others think they were used for storing grain. Some hypotheses even propose that they served as vertical graves or as a component of tribal defense systems. But without hard data to back up any of these theories, the real reason behind the Pisco Valley pits' existence is still unknown. The way the pits are arranged gives this riddle much more mystery. They are arranged in clear patterns rather than being haphazardly dispersed over the terrain. While some have straight lines, others have elegant arcs that imply a thoughtful and well thought out design. This deliberate arrangement suggests a deeper meaning that is yet beyond our comprehension. It's interesting to note that the pits themselves have irregular construction. Some have a structure like bricks, and they differ greatly in depth. Some of the largest pits are 2 to 3 meters deep, however many are somewhat shallow. This difference in depth and structure makes figuring out what they're meant to accomplish even more difficult. A fascinating notion suggests that these trenches were a component of a complex system for collecting and filtering water. A system like this might have been extremely important in helping the local inhabitants to survive in an area where managing the water supply would have been essential for agriculture and survival. But in the absence of supporting data, this theory remains speculative, much like all the others on the Pisco Valley pits. Scholar William James Veal adds a further twist to the puzzle by proposing that ancient marine travelers may have used the Pisco Valley as a major transit route. This proposal may connect the valley and its enigmatic pits to other archaeological sites in South America by situating them within a larger framework of prehistoric commerce and migratory patterns. The Pisco Valley pits are evidence of Peru's continued capacity to throw doubt on our perceptions of prehistoric societies. They serve as a reminder that despite our progress in archaeology and history studies, certain questions remain enigmatic and defy simple explanation. These gaps in the earth signify gaps in our understanding, challenging us to examine our presumptions and expand the parameters of archaeological research. We may be missing the wonders of Peru's present while we wonder about its mysteries of the past. Think about it. Every mouthful of ceviche from Peru reveals a nuanced tale of thousands of years' worth of cultural exchange. In Peru, how many more ordinary events hide similarly significant histories? Welcome to the living mysteries of Peru, where the ancient past and the present are equally perplexing. Peru's contemporary wonders are just as fascinating as the architectural wonders of Machu Picchu and the mysterious holes of the Pisco Valley. The Amazon rainforest is a living laboratory of biodiversity that never ceases to astound scientists. Let's start there. This verdant area is home to an incredible variety of plant and animal species, making it one of the planet's richest ecosystems. The fact that new discoveries are continuously being unearthed in this vast green wilderness is absolutely astonishing. The Peruvian Amazon is a haven for biodiversity enthusiasts and a never-ending source of scientific surprise, home to everything from vibrant frogs to massive jaguars. But beyond its natural beauties, Peru has many more mysteries to reveal. Festivities, such as Inti Raymi and Fiesta de la Candelaria, serve as vivid examples of the country's rich cultural fabric, which is equally mysterious. These festivals create a distinct cultural expression that keeps changing by fusing old customs with contemporary culture in ways that are still mostly unclear. Consider Inti Raymi as an example, honoring the Incan sun god. This celebration is a flamboyant display of cultural riches. A riot of colors, movement, and music combine to create moments that will never be forgotten. But what secret messages are buried beneath the elaborate needlework on the traditional attire? Every stitch and pattern tells a story that has been passed down through the centuries, symbolizing a strong link to identity and heritage. Another living enigma is Peru's food, a true festival of flavors that reveals the intricate relationship between indigenous and colonial influences. Ceviche and other similar dishes are celebrations of culture and custom rather than merely food. Every component demonstrates the abundance and adaptability of the region, as well as the creativity of its inhabitants. In Peru, dining turns into a cultural and historical voyage. You are savoring the culmination of decades of culinary ingenuity and cross-cultural interchange as you relish the tart tastes of ceviche. The combination of native foods and Spanish cooking methods, with additional influences from African, Chinese, and Japanese culinary customs, has resulted in a constantly changing and surprising culinary scene. Peru's culinary wonders include ingredients from even the Amazon rainforest. Native American tribes have long utilized fruits and plants that are not commonly seen in the outside world. Some of these are now making their way into contemporary Peruvian cuisine. These ingredients bring with them not only distinct flavors, but also age-old wisdom and customs that are still recognized and valued. Peru's natural beauty and current culture are just as mysterious as its historical landmarks, urging more research and exploration. The nation's capacity to combine the traditional and the modern, the ancient and the new, provides a dynamic environment where mysteries are not merely artifacts from the past, but rather active, breathing parts of daily life.